My name is Jimmy Davis, Sheriff of Loudon County, Jimmydavis, and we're doing a press conference here today to just try to bring everybody up to speed on the recent events that happened today involved from the shooting that happened late last week. Earlier today, the Smoky Mountain U.S. Marshals and the Smoky Mountain Task Force unit, along with some Knox County and deputies that are assigned to that task force, had been tracking Mr. Burch, that was, we believe, involved in a shooting last week. Been tracking him all weekend, found his location, was able to take him into custody without incident. So James Burch is now in the Loudon County Jail, facing charges of attempted first-degree murder, especially aggravated kidnapping, aggravated domestic assault, and bond restriction violation, I believe. Also accompanied with him is a Richard Dixon. Right now, he was also taken in custody because he was in the accompaniment of a fugitive. So we're taking him right now on investigative hold, probably an accessory after the fact, but we're waiting on our DA's office to make that call of exactly what to charge him with. So they are both in custody. Everyone was fine. Everything was very professional on both parts. So we appreciate the Smoky Mountain Task Force and their tireless work all weekend to try to track down Mr. Burch.
Sheriff, first question I'll ask you is, we were told earlier that you've had a prior run-ins with Mr. Burch. What were those?
Correct. He's actually out on bond right now, dealing with the same victim of aggravated domestic assault, where he allegedly hadn't had his court date, but he allegedly assaulted her with a log inside their home in August of this year.
Is that the only run-in you all have had? Have you had multiple calls?
That's the only one that I know of, especially to the severity of an aggravated assault domestic.
And with the nature of the situation, I mean, how uncommon is it to see just the details you just provided, a situation escalate to something quite like this?
Well, I mean, domestic violence is obviously a problem that we have, that everybody has in the country. Harder times bring back harder, we had a lot of problems during COVID. Now with financial issues, we're having problems as well. But when it gets to this point of someone, a victim that's been already allegedly assaulted, felony levels before, and now again to the severity of being shot 3 times, it doesn't happen very often, thank goodness, but it does happen, definitely.
And what stages of the investigation are you all currently in right now? What information you have?
Right now, they're housed in custody, and we are doing a search warrant for the property where they were found. It was in the Powell area of Knox County. So that's where he was found. A firearm was found. It's not the firearm used in the assault. However, we're doing the search warrant right now in conjunction with Knox County and the Marshals Task Force to search the property to find any more evidence or anything that leads to help convict him of this crime.
What does it say about the law enforcement community that y'all are able to work together in such a close situation?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, we've been everywhere from Roane County, Loudon County, Blount County, Knox County, and the U.S. Marshals and the task force is such an asset to our community. And being able to deal with, we've used state. I believe the Highway Patrol will also use their helicopters. So it's state, local, and federal agencies that brought this to a close because it was a danger to the public. If he's going to shoot or allegedly shoot his wife 3 times, there's no telling what he'll stop to do to try to escape apprehension. So it's made the whole area safer.
And just to piggyback on what you just said, though, about domestic violence, not just with him in particular, but just in your time as sheriff, how often have you seen situations like this that initially start out with assault that escalate further and further and further into what allegedly right now?
Yeah, well, I mean, with domestic violence, I've been doing this right at 30 years. And when I was in the jail and on patrol, it's always a problem. And everybody thinks it's an easy scenario. Victims feel trapped. It's not just physical abuse. A lot of it is mental and emotional abuse as well that can be just as damaging to a victim, whether it's male on female, female on male, or whatever relationship they might be. Here lately, we've had a lot more violent incidences with domestic violence. But it's just an issue. There are resources out there available if anybody is a victim of domestic violence. There's safe houses, there's financial, there's legal assistance. It's usually through our DA's office. Russell Johnson is our District Attorney General, and we have a great communication and relationship with him and services for domestic violence victims.
Any court dates set yet for him, or is it still?
Not yet. They just got into the jail a little while ago, and our detectives are in training, so they're coming back to do an interview process tonight So they'll probably be working through the night on the investigation, on the interview and interrogation of them.
Well, I guess last question I'll ask you is, do you believe Mr. Burch to be a danger to society?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, like I said, it's the correlation of being able to use state, local, and federal agencies. That's why we live where we live, because it works out well. And in our region, every sheriff around will brag on it. We all have great relationships, and that's why we do what we do. Appreciate it. Thank you all.